పప్పా లైఫ్‌లో అడ్జస్ట్ అవ్వాలా? అదే అడ్జస్ట్‌మెంట్‌ని అడాప్ట్ చేసుకోవాలా? కాంప్రమైజ్ అవ్వాలా? లేదంటే అండర్‌స్టాండ్ చేసుకోవాలి. ఏది మనకి ఇంపార్టెంట్ లైఫ్‌లో?
So, welcome. So, these three words actually play a vital role in our life. The situation may be the same, but few people adjust into that situation. They get adjusted, and few people they compromise, and very rarely few people understand. So, ultimately, understanding is important. But we should know the difference because without even knowing what is adjustment and compromise and understanding, we face many situations. But I'm just trying to give little clarity. What is the difference between these three words? So, a person may be having million things, but what if he doesn't have inner peace? If you give more importance to your inner peace, then you have to understand these three words, and you have to understand the ability to understand rather than fighting with it. Understanding means you are flowing like a river. You don't have ego, you don't have any identity, and you are concerned with the harmony, and you are concerned with the other person rather than you being more important. And adjust and compromise are two different aspects of human conditioning. So, we all use these words, but we don't really know exact meaning and the difference between these three words. So, most conflicts in life happen because we adjust without understanding, or we compromise without clarity. So, we try to delve into this aspect and understand what it is. So, what is adjustment? For example, you are traveling in a train and there is no seat, and you say, okay, no problem, I adjust. You go to a house, that's the winter time, there was no blanket, and they said, there is no blanket, sir. Oh, no problem, it's okay, tomorrow anyway I'm going to leave. The very word adjustment implies temporariness. So, temporarily we accept things as they are. If you are going to stay in the same house for 1 month, you are not going to accept that blanket. Without blanket, you cannot sleep. For one night, okay. For one traveling, you can sit somewhere in the corner. But you have to sit somewhere in the corner, and for lifetime, you won't accept. So, adjust simply means changing our external behavior temporarily to fit into a situation. So, it is temporary. Now, everyone think about this particular word. You might have adjusted million times in your life. Just close your eyes and just look at your own life. There were many adjustments, and everyone does that. Adjust means you adjust, you get adjusted to any situation just because it is temporary. No one is going to adjust for lifetime. It's like you have a meeting by 10:30, and suddenly the person sent a message that come by 2 o'clock, the meeting is postponed. You adjust. Okay, sir, no problem. And again, you are about to start by 2 o'clock. Again, he sent a message, come by 5. Okay, sir, please, you should inform me bit because already I waited so much. And then tomorrow morning, he sent the same text message. Then you get angry because you cannot adjust again and again. So, temporary situations, whenever occur in our life, we adjust immediately because you know that it is temporary. You understand what I'm saying? ఏమర్థం చెప్పు.
అంటే అడ్జస్ట్‌మెంట్ అనేది టెంపరర్లీ మనం చేయొచ్చు గానీ లైఫ్ టైమ్ కోసం
చేయలేడు. అండ్ అడ్జస్ట్మెంట్ ఈజ్ వెరీ ప్రాక్టికల్. until and unless you won't face the situation, there is no question of adjustment. It is always situation based. Otherwise, how, for example, if there is no traveling, how can you adjust in a seat somewhere in the corner? To adjust somewhere, you need a situation. But adjustment alone does not bring peace. It is only convenience. Just convenience. Give me 4 or 5 examples where you get adjusted according to the situation. If everyone thinks, they will get many more, many situations they might have faced. For example, you want to take a bath in relative's house. There was no soap. What did you say?
It's okay.
No, it's okay. That's
I
it's okay.
can
Is
bath
adjust.
with
You are
only
not going
water.
to accept bathing without soap for lifetime. But one time it's okay. And you really love to eat with curd, yogurt. And they say that there is no curd. No problem. Okay. It is convenience. Your mind is saying it is temporary, beta. Accept it. Don't fight. Just for a kaputane. Come on. Okay. Then there is a kind of okay. ఒక్కసారే కాబట్టి అనేది your mind says. And what is compromise? Compromise means giving up something internally to maintain peace externally. It's like compromise means you gave up hope, but outside you are looking very happy, like happy person. That's why all compromised beings looks happy outside, but if you speak to them for 10 minutes, they start crying. Thousands of complaints they repressed. So compromise is a repression. So you have repressed something within, but you don't want to talk about it because it is silly. All silly things. No one is going to listen what are your compromises all about, but they play a vital role. Whenever you are alone, you will be affected with your compromising mindset. So compromise involves a kind of emotion and psychological phenomenon. So whosoever get compromised, it is not for temporary, it is a long period of time. For example, a wife does not want to live with her husband, but she has no other option and compromise. A husband drinks every day. Wife doesn't like it, and she doesn't know how to where to go, and compromise. And wife always blames her husband, and husband does not like it. Since they have the children and they have the responsibilities, husband internally compromise. Okay, but somewhere deep down, you are experiencing sadness because of compromise. Compromise is not at all good. Adjustment is situation based. Everyone gets adjusted. I say even adjustment is not also good. But adjustment there are no big problems. Because since your mind knows temporary, there is no problem. But compromise means it is not temporary. You are going to continue with it, you are going to live with it. Then that creates a psychological trauma, and whosoever is getting compromised with the situations, with the people around them, they are going to outburst one day. They scream, they shout, they throw utensils, they go here and there, and all that happens.
So what mani ela papa
నేను చెప్తున్నాను. So it's all about suppressing feelings. So whatsoever you are suppressing, it is a kind of compromise. And you have lost your authenticity. The only thing is your vulnerability. Vulnerability means you don't have any other option. You don't have any other home. You don't have any other place to live. Then what you have to do? You have to compromise. So it's actually bad. But there are few people, they compromise so much, and they experience always a psychological inner trauma within, and they don't know, they don't have anybody to share. And once in a while they cry because whenever they think about it, they experience a internal wound. So compromise keeps relationships alive, but too much compromise kills happiness. So husband also compromised in some aspects and wife also compromised in some aspects. But for superficially they are looking like a goody goody family. But if anything happens, their reality outbursts. They don't like each other. But the situation and because of they compromised because of పిల్లల కోసం కలిసి ఉంటున్నా. It means I don't like you. నాకు ఇష్టం లేదు వంట చేయడం, బట్ నువ్వు వస్తావని చేసి పెడుతున్నా. So you suppressed your feeling. You don't like to do that, but you have to do it. I have to. I must. I should. I don't have any other option left. Then compromise comes. Compromise. Whosoever getting compromised in life, they experience a trauma within. And at least once in a while, they have to scream. They have to outburst and all that. And understanding means seeing the situation clearly. You are not blind. While adjusting, you are actually escaping from the situation. Compromising, you don't have any escape. Understanding means you are looking at the problem without emotional reaction. In adjustment, there is mind game is going on. Okay, it's only for once. We'll see. If that happens again, then I'll let you know. This is adjustment. చూస్తా ఒక్కసారి కదా చూద్దాం, ఓకే రైట్. రెండోసారి అయితే చెప్తా అప్పుడు వాడి సంగతి. అడ్జస్ట్మెంట్లో మైండ్ గేమ్ ఉంది. కాంప్రమైజ్లో నాకు ఇంకా దిక్కులేదు భయ్యా, ఇంకంతే అక్కడే ఉండాలి. ఇది కాంప్రమైజ్. బట్ అండర్స్టాండింగ్ మీన్స్ ఫర్ ద ఫస్ట్ టైం యు ఆర్ లుకింగ్ ఎట్ ద సిచ్యువేషన్ సో క్లియర్లీ, వివిడ్లీ, వితౌట్ ఎమోషన్ ఆర్ వితౌట్ ఎనీ రియాక్షన్. You are looking at it. You have become wise. In adjustment and in compromise, you have a crippled mind. In understanding, you have a vast mind. It is deeper than both adjustment and compromise. I am saying that very few people understand the situation. Most of the people, 99% of the people, either they get adjusted or they compromise with the situation. Hence, they experience some inner psychological trauma, negative. That leads to fight, that leads to an argument, that leads to unnecessary drama, melodrama and all that. As if you are sacrificing your life to somebody else. You say all that because you are not doing anything of that sort. But the mind says like that. So understanding is not an action. It is awareness. You have just understood. For example, you just went outside and there is lot of cold. What will you do?
Understand.
That's all. You are not fighting with the seasons. You are not fighting with the cold. Neither you are fighting with your body. You just understood and you just look for the sweater. Neither you are adjusting. There is nobody. But situation is there. You understood how to create heat within. Adjustments means ఒక్కరోజు చలి కదా, ఓకే, నో, ఇట్ ఈస్ గోయింగ్ టు బి దేర్. కాంప్రమైజ్ మీన్స్ యు ఆర్ జస్ట్ క్రయింగ్ దేర్. అండర్స్టాండింగ్ మీన్స్ అకార్డింగ్ టు ద సిచ్యువేషన్ యూ చేంజ్డ్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్. ఇన్ అడ్జస్ట్మెంట్ అండ్ కాంప్రమైజ్ యూ ట్రై టు చేంజ్ ద సిచ్యువేషన్.
లైక్ ఉసిరి వెళ్ళి
ఇట్స్ అ గుడ్ థింగ్. మనం దాన్ని నెగిటివ్గా వాడతాం. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ అవేర్నెస్. When understanding happens, you also adjust, but that is a natural process. You are not imposing an adjustment upon you. You have accepted. That very acceptance gives you a way to adjust naturally, spontaneously. You said that there is no soap, okay, I'll take bath without soap. In adjustment, you are saying actually I want soap, but only for one day I am accepting. This is what you are saying in adjustment. In compromise, this is my bad luck. Wherever I go, I won't get soap. That's ante. In understanding, it doesn't matter. Even I don't have soap for one lifetime, no problem. I understand you. It's okay. In understanding, you get more options. Okay. Do you have shenagapindi, sir? Give me some shenagapindi. Okay, fine. So you are more like flexible. You are not just stuck with the soap.
One option.
There are many options.
Many options.
Array, I don't even take bath today. It's okay. Let's save some water. So you are flexible. Array, it's quite natural, sir. Sometimes soap will be there, soap will not be there. Soap is a recent development. 100 years ago, there was no soap. And if there is no soap, so how we take bath, sir, actually? So you enter into a healthy conversation. And they also feel very happy. Even if there is no soap tomorrow also, you create a situation, you create another thing. And no, I don't need soap. I found I just outside there was a beautiful dust. I got it and I am going to take with it. It is also a very nice idea, sir. You say something. In adjustment, you never lose your smile. In the understanding, in adjustment, you may smiling from outside, but inside you are okay. So understanding the situation is more important than adjusting to it or compromising with it. So adjustment without understanding creates frustration. That's what I said in the earlier. So you can adjust for one time, two times, third time there is frustration. You have to vent it out. And compromise without understanding creates resentment, sadness. So conclusion enti, understanding brings acceptance and peace. You flow like a water. Okay. Compromise means you are getting shrink. ముడుచుకుపోతున్నాం. Adjustments means తాత్కాలికంగా you are behaving like a water, but you are actually inside you are a rock. Understanding means either outside or inside you are flowing like a water. No one can stop you. For example, even after 2 days they said there is no soap. In adjustment, you scream at them. You know that yesterday also I asked the soap. Day before yesterday also I asked the soap, but you did not. Compromise means he is not even asking. This is my bad luck. Understanding means, okay, there is no soap. Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll go and get my soap. Okay, do you want anything else, sir? Some maida pindi? Anyway, I'm going out. I'll do one thing, sir. I'll get 10 soaps for you. I'll use one. When whosoever comes, give 10, offer one soap for, okay? చిన్న విషయం సార్ ఏముంది. And there is no soap at all. And the bathroom is very small. Adjustments means ఏమో నా కర్మ కొద్ది ఒక్కరోజు. And compromise నాకు కర్మ ఇంతే. Understanding means, do we have any swimming pool nearby? I want to swim today. You are understanding.
Yes.
Let's go to small river or there is small cheru. Let's go and swim, sir. Why always take bath? So you are always in the flowing mode. Understanding means you also enjoying the situation and you make others also feel happy. In adjustment and compromise, you create guilt in others. And one day you are going to shout at them because of this. So peace does not come from compromise. Okay, peace comes from clarity. Only understanding gives clarity. Understanding means clearly seeing into the situation rather than fighting with it. A simple story. So there is a wife and husband. Okay, the husband comes home every day very late. The same serial type situation, and the wife gets angry. And there are three possibilities. When she adjusts, what happens? She stays silent. She is adjusting now.
Okay.
And she is silent. Late వచ్చినవా? Okay. అన్నం పెట్టుకొని తిను. She is not disturbing herself and neither. But inside there is disturbance. Compromise means she suppresses that thing and inside she is getting hurt. లేట్ వచ్చారండి పర్వాలేదులే, కానీ లోపల ఘోరంగా ఏడుస్తుంది. ఎవరో చెప్పేసరికి రోజు లేట్ వస్తాడు. She is unable to take because the all infighting is gone. All fighting is also over. Then now there is no way to change that situation. He is going to come late anyway. But every day by 9:30 she is getting hurt. ఈరోజు కూడా ఇంతేనా పెట్టుకొని తిను ఇట్లా. And understanding means, okay, he might be tired or stressed. That is his way of life. Then she says that, see, first 10-15 days I shouted at you, I am sorry. I don't know why are you coming late. I don't know your office situations, your stresses. I'll do one thing. I'll prepare the food and everything. I'll eat by 9:30 and sleep. You have your key. Okay? And even if you come half an hour late, no problem. I'm not worried at all. All I need is your safety. Promise me you take care of yourself. తప్పకుండా తింటాను నాకు ప్రామిస్ చేయి. ఓకే, వచ్చిన తర్వాత కూడా ఇఫ్ దెర్ ఇస్ ఎనీ ప్రాబ్లం నాకు మిస్డ్ కాల్ ఇస్తే లేస్తాను. బట్ ప్లీజ్ నేను 9:30కి పడుకుంటాను. ఎవ్రీ వన్ లైక్స్ దిస్. సో అండర్స్టాండింగ్ మీన్స్ you are simply letting go. You are not questioning every situation you face. You're simply okay, this is how life functions. Okay, I understand. All right. Okay. More okay. Not because you don't like or hate them. You really understood and you are saying okay. Okay. So, most of us are trained to adjust and we are taught to compromise. From childhood, we are not taught to understanding the situation. So, I accentuate that understand because adjustment is external and temporary. Compromise is emotional but long period of time. Understanding is intelligent way of living.
లైఫ్ అనేది
You are not changing your core. The only situation, soap, you don't have to fight for the soap. I am saying you don't have to fight for any worldly things. For example, is someone wants to steal your asti, your brother for example, someone else's brother. Adjust means కొంచెం తక్కువైన ఇరా. Compromise means but you are getting hurt with it. You can't fight. Understanding means you realized why should I waste my entire life fighting with this stupid person. You just asked, do you really want to give some property to me or not? Be honest. You said, no, I don't give. Okay. So this is my last meeting with you. I will never meet you again. Enjoy all the property. From today onwards, I am not going to thinking about you. I am not going to question and give all the papers. I'll write because my inner peace is important. Today onwards, I am going to create my property. Okay? And stay blessed, be happy. Because at least your entire life, I am not going to question anything. But I really like you so much. Because of you, now I am getting the opportunity to earn money. The way dad created this property, I will create some property. At least I have 40 years ahead. I'll work on it. So you convert every situation into a weapon, a powerful message you received. You are not here to fight with stupid people. It is just property. You are not going to take your property after your death. All you need is some money, little money and a small place to live. And you need a lot of peace. So for the property, you sacrificed property and you retain your inner peace. Because superficially it appears to be, no one looks at inner peace. Only people look at property, 40 lakh property, 50 lakh property. You say, I understand. But my inner peace is worth millions of rupees. With this, I am going to learn. I am going to think new. Why I have to always fight with my brother? Okay, he is behaving in a certain way. Why should I hate him? Okay, he is also my brother. Let him enjoy all my... I am giving my entire property to my brother. Okay, enjoy. Okay, tata, bye-bye. I will meet you after 5-6 years. I will work on my life. No one will stop you. The right understanding is liberation. Ready to drop everything and you are free as far as mind is concerned. So, when you understand the situation, you stop fighting with it. Don't change your core. It is always situation based. You stop complaining about it. So once you leave the relative who took your property, and you are not talking about that person outside. If you are talking somewhere, means you compromised. Understanding means, of course, I give my property to him. It's okay, chhod do. Life is far more bigger than that property and gold. He will understand one day. See, I am so happy now. So when I was born, I don't know that I might be having that property, but I was smiling. Now I'm happy. I'll create some property. I'll create some money. And I can tell you many stories who left small property and they have created crores of rupees because their mind is free. They are not stuck. Throughout the day, they kept on discussing about the same thing, same dialogues, same melodrama. Why? So understanding does not means you are not agreeing with everything unconsciously. You are agreeing with yourself. You are more important than the other. That is important. And then immediately you take right measures and you enter into the right action. Fighting with him, meaningless. Understanding me and maintaining my peace and creating something else is easy rather than fighting with him. Okay, I'll take this. This is not compromising. You have understood life in with a big ఏమంటారు ఒక పెద్ద దృష్టితో చూసావు. You are more open rather than stuck somewhere. Okay, so don't waste your energy in adjusting all the time. Don't lose yourself with compromising. Just understand what is human, what is mind, how other people behave, what is worldly things, what is property, what is money, what is name and fame, what is kirti. So what is friendship, what is love? Understand. The moment you understand, there is no conflict at all. For example, I'll explain my situation. So I used to go to Mahbub Nagar. So whenever I go, I used to go travel late night because in the bus. So after going there, and all people, I used to say that don't wait for me. I'll come and I'll sleep. But in winter time, I faced a lot of problem. The problem is there was no blanket, or there was no right blanket, and there was no pillow, and there was no water. Because I myself said that you don't have to worry about me. And once I decided, why should I wait for a blanket? I should carry my blanket. Otherwise, usually people fight with the other people. See, it is my body. It is the winter I am facing. So why should I depend upon a blanket? It's nothing to do with my family. That's why even if I go to Haripuram, I take my blanket. For that reason, an intelligent idea came into my mind. You know what? I should learn drive car. It has nothing to do with blanket. Without learning how to drive car, without having my own small car, how can I carry blanket and my plate and my violin, my writing books? Which అది నన్ను పూర్తిగా డిపెండెన్సీ బయటపడేస్తుంది. సో ఇమ్మీడియట్లీ ఐ బాట్ ఎ కార్. I worked a couple of months and I bought a car. Then whenever I go, all my material I used to go along with it. Then there was no discussion. I understood them. And I understood myself also. I want blanket is whether people exist or not. I need my blanket. Why should I depend upon somebody for small things? So I kept even property, gold, everything at the blanket. I don't seek anything. If something comes into my life, even I live without all of them also. That's why I say casually, even whatsoever I have created, even they disappear in a moment. From tomorrow onwards, I'll try to create another. I have that much of peace. Not all, they don't disappear just like that into thin air. I will fight with the situation without getting disturbed, without getting hurt, legally or morally, whatever. But still, we don't hate anybody. In understanding, there is no hatred. In understanding, you don't lose your smile. In understanding, you are sitting like a king. In understanding, you are flowing like a water. But in adjustment, you lose your charm only for some time, temporarily. If the situation comes again like that, the other person responds in the same way he responded earlier, then immediately you become angry. And in common ways, you are constantly hurting yourself. That is not required at all. So, all I'm trying to convey is sometimes we adjust, sometimes we compromise, but very rarely we understand. So, I accentuate that try to understand the situation, try to understand the people around you, try to understand life, try to understand what meditation is, try to understand what peace does to you, what is important to your life. If you really understand them, you know how to act spontaneously. That's all I would like to convey. So I'll take leave now. I have a meeting. Tata, bye bye.